Right now at 10, a new round of President Trump's tariffs set to go into effect. How they're already impacting car buying in La Crosse.
And why Wisconsin lawmakers have set their sights on food stamps.
Plus, why a former Wisconsin Supreme Court justice will have his legal license suspended.
Watching WKBT La Crosse, this is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski. President Trump's reciprocal tariffs set to go into effect in just an hour.
Yeah, that's right. The tariffs will be imposed on dozens of countries. That includes a sweeping tariff of at least 104% on all goods imported from China. Tariffs were already set to increase by 34% on Wednesday as part of Trump's Liberation Day tariffs. But the president tacked on another 50% after Beijing imposed 34% retaliatory tariffs on the U.S. During a hearing today, U.S. Trade Representative Jamieson Greer told senators that negotiations to lower the reciprocal tariffs will be on a country-by-country basis. Lawmakers on both sides expressed skepticism.
Trump's tariffs will push millions of workers out of jobs and push prices up at the same time.
Whose throat do I get to choke if this proves to be wrong?
Today, China's Commerce Ministry called the tariffs a, quote, mistake upon a mistake and promised to escalate its retaliation on U.S. exports.
A massive rally on Wall Street Tuesday ended with another sizable decline. At opening bell, stocks surged, but that shifted after the announcement of those new tariffs on China. The Dow fell 389 points, S&P 500 went down 1.8%, NASDAQ fell 2.4%.
Well, back here at home, car dealers and customers are navigating their way around the president's tariffs. Prices are expected to increase in the coming months as car dealers sell their current stock. Local dealerships say they've seen an increase in purchases as people try to beat the high prices. The 25% tariff will impact new cars, which could limit availability, causing the price of used cars to increase. The White House says the goal is to bring manufacturing back to the U.S., but experts say this could take years.
Talking about manufacturing plants, assembly lines, they'll take money, in huge amounts of investment and time. It might take 2-3 years before you can even build a plant to do the entire work in the United States.
Prices on American-made cars are also expected to increase due to tariffs on car parts.
Well, Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers is on a trade mission in Europe. Secretary of the Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation, Missy Hughes, also traveling with him. They are meeting with officials in both Germany and France, and one of the goals is to find new international investment opportunities inside Wisconsin. Some
GOP Wisconsin lawmakers are targeting food stamps. They want to keep people from using SNAP benefits to buy sugary drinks and candy. The U.S. Department of Agriculture says soda is one of the most common purchases by SNAP users. Supporters of the bill believe the change would promote healthier eating. The former Wisconsin Supreme Court justice who spread 2020 election conspiracies is surrendering his law license. A state office has accused Michael Gableman of several court violations while working for top Republicans to investigate 2020 election fraud. Gableman spent more than $2 million in taxpayer money for that investigation, which found no widespread fraud. Top Republicans then fired him, calling him a, quote, embarrassment. Gableman and the State Office of Lawyer Regulation have agreed to suspend his license for 3 years. The state Supreme Court still has to approve that agreement. Well, today was day 2 of the trial for Donald Dahlberg. He's accused of killing 57-year-old Floyd Burdick back in January. The detective who examined the crime scene was on the stand today. He told jurors about evidence that was discovered at the crime scene, including a burned car and firearm. Dahlberg is facing several charges, including homicide and arson. Testimony is expected to resume tomorrow. One of 3 suspects in a Northside shooting in court today. The lawyer for 19-year-old Jason Moran asked the judge to dismiss the charges against his client. The judge said no. Moran and 2 juveniles are tied to a reported shooting in the 1200 block of Logan Street. 1 person was shot and suffered non-life-threatening injuries. A Monroe County official faces a disorderly conduct charge. Toma police arrested Monroe County Emergency Management Coordinator Jared Tessman on April 2nd. News 8 Now has obtained a copy of the arrest report and police body cam video. They detail a family argument escalated after a paint roller allegedly damaged Tessman
Tessman's truck. Family members say Tessman grabbed a family member by the shirt. Police arrested Tessman for domestic disorderly conduct. They referred Tessman's wife to the DA's office for the same charge, though the court has not filed any charges.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to have rain and damp and wet conditions coming back for you later Wednesday, and that'll probably extend to Thursday with some rain and even actually a little bit of snow potential there too. Right now, as we look at the system we're tracking, it's actually two pieces, one to the south with the low over Nebraska, and the other piece is in North Dakota. Both will play a role in providing precipitation, mainly focused for southern areas, at least for the higher amounts. For tomorrow's highs, really upper 40s, low 50s, so it'll be milder than we've had today, but a little bit damp with the cloud cover and the precipitation going on. It's still a few degrees below average, but it will be a mild start for La Crosse. 35. You see the rain chance starting to increase towards noon as we get up to 47. Similar story for Eau Claire. Excuse me. We're going to back up to about 47 with that rain chance beginning to increase by noon, and then it'll start ramping up towards the afternoon, if I can talk right now. Overall, later on, we'll see things begin to pan out for the rain. We'll kind of track that out, show you when snow actually may occur for some areas, not all, and then we will actually see that 60 and maybe 70 by the weekend.
All right. Thanks, Greg. Well, UPS is closing its Holman facility. That's according to a notice filed with the Department of Workforce Development. 42 people will lose their jobs. UPS says it's hoping to move those affected to other positions. The facility will officially close on June 10th.
The La Crescent-Hoka School District has their 3 finalists for the district superintendent position. Brandon Munson is a district administrator for North Crawford School District. Jeremy Hill is the principal for Willow Creek Elementary School, and Walter Genevico is the principal at Logan High School. All 3 finalists will take part in the second round of interviews next Monday.
Area veterans had a chance to connect with important resources today. An expo was held over at the Onalaska Omni Center. This free event connected veterans and their families with services ranging from mental health and dental care to service dog programs.
So having them all in one place is really helpful, and there's really not expos like this around our area. So we're able to access things like healthcare, benefits, and just the overall fun things that are there to offer veterans in the community.
Delta Dental and UW La Crosse sponsored the event.
The La Crosse Kiwanis Club recognized 10 outstanding local high school students today. Each student receives $750 in scholarship money, a recognition plaque, and a balloon bouquet. The event honors kids that are overlooked but considered to be good kids.
I think just the sheer amount of activities I was in. I tried to stay as busy as possible just throughout freshman to senior year. Just did as many things as possible. Had a good time doing it too.
The scholarships will help support their post-high school educational or career goals.
Families came together in Holman tonight for a family fun night. It is the last of Holman Area Community Center's spring series. Families got to enjoy a dance party, a cakewalk, and an Easter egg hunt. Organizers say the fun night can help bring families closer together.
The parents are here with their kids, interacting, getting involved in the activity with their kids, doing the craft. Sometimes the parents are in there dancing with their kids, and it's just awesome to see that.
The community center will kick off their Fall Fun Night series in September.
Still to come, Secretary Pete Hegseth discusses national security implications at the Panama Canal.
Plus, tragedy in a Dominican Republic nightclub. Hundreds trapped after a roof collapse.
Who doesn't like s'more? S'more fluffy marshmallows? S'more chocolate with that graham cracker? S'more savings in your Ultra Youth account. Open a new youth account through the end of April, get a $25 match, and a chance to win the Save S'more grand prize. Save S'more with Ultra this April for Youth Month.
I did know that back pain, foot pain come along with the job of waiting tables, but since getting the arch supports from the Good Feet store, I have had no pain. I'm more positive. It's like opening up a whole new life, like sunshine coming out.
See how we can help you too at the Good Feet store.
The Meats family has finally gained a member. Meet Applewood Smoked Ham. Smoked is their middle name. 2 for $7 ham and Swiss melts. Arby's, we have the meats.
Your mom got a new tractor? Yep. Can't she see in the dark? Can do. Hook up all the implements? Can do. Steer with ease? Can do. Bale hay all day? Can do. Shift like a race car? Can do. I'm out of here.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships, now including La Crosse and Richland Center.
During Youth Month in April, you'll get S'more at Ultra. S'more ways to save, s'more money in your youth account, s'more reasons to celebrate. Open a new youth account and we'll match your $25 deposit. Plus, you'll be entered to win the grand prize. Hurry, this chance to save s'more with Ultra ends April 30th.
An iconic nightclub collapsed in the Dominican Republic early this morning.
At least 300 people were inside Jet Set nightclub before the roof came down. 79 people were killed, including former MLB pitcher Octavio Dotel and governor of the northwestern province of Montecristi, Nelsie Cruz. More than 150 people have been rescued so far. First responders are continuing to search for survivors in the rubble.
So sad that such a horrible incident happened where a lot of people had lost their life, where we have mothers, fathers, sisters, friends that we lost, and today our nation is full of pain.
The president of the Dominican Republic has declared 3 days of mourning following the disaster.
A man is pleading guilty to the attempted assassination of Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh in 2022. 29-year-old Nicholas Roski traveled to Kavanaugh's home in June that year. He was armed with a gun and knife. He spoke few words during today's hearing, but did say he was being treated for mental illness. He also allegedly told investigators he was motivated by the High Court's draft decision overturning Roe v. Wade, as well as potential expansion of gun rights. He's set to be sentenced in early October and faces up to life in prison.
U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth meeting with Panama's President Jose Raul Mulino today. The visit comes as tensions rise over global trade and alleged Chinese influence in the canal. Hegseth said the canal remains a key national security interest to both nations.
Panama Canal faces ongoing threats. The United States of America will not allow communist China or any other country to threaten the canal's operation or integrity.
Hegseth also said the U.S. and Panama have worked together to strengthen security cooperation in recent weeks.
President Trump has signed a series of orders aimed at boosting the coat industry. The orders direct federal agencies to end what it calls discriminatory policies against the coal industry. That includes eliminating a measure that prohibited coal projects on federal land. Another order aims to protect coal plants that are currently operating.
And all those plants that have been closed are going to be opened if they're modern enough, or they'll be ripped down and brand new ones will be built. We're going to put the miners back to work.
Now, the orders are a reversal of goals set by the Biden administration, which included the phasing out of fossil fuels, including coal.
A federal judge says the decision by the White House to ban the Associated Press is unconstitutional. Earlier this year, the Trump administration banned the AP's access to the president's events, including in the Oval Office and on Air Force One. The action was to punish the news organization over its decision to continue using the phrase Gulf of Mexico. The judge is allowing a week to allow the White House time to appear before restoring AP's access.
We have more news ahead.
But first,
unfortunately, we do have rain in the forecast for Wednesday and Thursday. The good news is once we get past those 2 days, we're looking at really great weather going all the way through the weekend, including possibly getting back to 70 degrees. We'll time out the rain and show you when the temperatures are expected to rise. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
That was funny. Yeah. That's a sick bike.
Boys.
Miss Sanderson?
See you Monday.
No way.
We're an implant-focused practice. I think the advantage of a father-daughter practice is, I've been at this for 30 years now. I learned things that worked well and things that didn't work so well.
And it was fun to be able to just jump in and kind of complement that. I feel like it made both of us stronger.
You don't expect it when you walk into a dental office. You don't expect the family aspect, but when you walk into our doors, we're going to give you that.
If you think you have a full mouth of challenges, come see us. Come down for a free consultation.
We have a very special bond, I think, as a family.
Spectrum is the connecting thread to everything we do.
It provides us with reliability, lightning speeds, and allows us to do what we need to do in our lives.
From school to homework to entertainment, Spectrum's the perfect match for me and my family.
Fast, reliable internet starting at $30 a month, backed by the Spectrum commitment to keep you connected.
Protect your home with Tundra seamless gutters and gutter helmet from Asher Lasting Exteriors. Our highly trained technicians can install the complete water management system for your home with our exclusive custom gutters, gutter helmet, and helmet heat. Gutter helmet is filter free, so it will never clog, guaranteeing you'll never clean your gutters again. Use promo code 20 and receive up to 20% off your entire project. Plus no money down, no payments, and no interest for up to 12 months. Connect with the Asher team today and request a free, no obligation consultation at goasher.com or call us at 888-GO-ASHER.
I'm Mike Rowe, and this is the most honest commercial you're going to see all week.
Today, we're waterproofing a basement.
How long do you think this problem has been a problem?
Well, actually, the homeowner told us that she's lived here for 42 years, and when they first moved in, they had water issues.
Yeah.
That is like your telltale sign of like, hey, I'm having an issue, and that's when people should call.
Get a free and honest inspection with Innovative Basement Authority, a Groundworks company.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Yeah, we do have a little bit of rain in the forecast for Wednesday and Thursday. A lot of areas will see cloud cover, but we do have that chance for rain. Could even be a little bit of snow too mixed in there at times, and we'll kind of show you where we thought where that probably could happen or may happen. But for tomorrow, really the showers north of I-90. The further north you go, the less activity you would see on Wednesday. Further south you go, that's where I think steady to light rain, northeast Iowa, southwest Wisconsin, probably through the evening hour, early evening hour, and then pushing to the east. So that'll probably be where the most of the rain will fall on Wednesday. We do have an opportunity for rain or snow showers. We also have an opportunity for maybe even a little snow to mix in early Wednesday evening too for some areas. I'll time that out too, but all in all, wet conditions really off and on through about Thursday. And by the time we get to noon, here's the activity really, and this band to the south is the one to keep note of south of I-90. It does extend further north, but the activity would be less and precipitation amounts would be less. That's going to be coming through basically about noon to about maybe 4 p.m. time frame. And notice now you've seen a little bit of extension of this blue starting to show up, indicating that the temperatures are cooling enough that some of this may be in the form of snow, stretching maybe as far west as western Vernon County, probably the ridge lines, higher elevations where you might see some of this change over briefly. And then as this continues on, this might expand to about 3 or 4. Now, if the snow does occur, we're not expecting any road issues given the road temps will be high enough, but some minor accumulations on grassy areas is possible during this time frame. Once we get to about 4 or 5, really it pushes east of La Crosse. Eau Claire's already done with the precipitation for now. So the evening overall, once we get past 5 or 6, does look dry for most areas, maybe even partial clearing. And then the next wave that'll be further to the northwest towards Minneapolis is going to dive south. That'll be the next showers that'll come in later, closer to probably midnight, and then thereafterwards we kind of time that out. That activity also could maybe see a little bit of a changeover once we get closer to 3 or 4 a.m. and even through the morning commute as this scattered shower activity pushes through the area. Right now it doesn't look like any concentrated area of rain or snow will occur, but you can notice some of the pink, blue starting to show up. So that could be a possibility. And once again, the roads will be fine. They'll be mainly wet, even if we do see this quick change over to snow. The shower activity is mainly in the morning, but we still could see a few more coming through Thursday afternoon. So still a damp day, a lot of cloud cover, and a little bit of a wind that'll continue. The good news is once we get past Thursday evening, Friday's going to be actually good. Rain amounts, pretty much could see an area down in southwest Wisconsin approach a ½ inch or more. That's one area to keep a note. Snow amounts, we're not expecting much. As I mentioned, you might see a little bit of a trace activity towards eastern Vernon County with the snow that we see in the afternoon. That would be on grassy areas, but overall, we shouldn't see any accumulation on that. The good news is going into Thursday's low temperatures. When we get to Thursday's highs here, those are the lows going into Thursday. The high temperatures as we go on, we're going to see temperatures really get back up. Now Friday, upper 50s, near 60, And as we go into Saturday, it gets even better, 60s. And as you see to the west, 70s are not far to the west of us, so that's even better. And we might see that come Sunday before a couple cold fronts come through Monday and Tuesday and knock our temperatures back down. As of right now, that looks pretty much a dry front on Monday, Tuesday. So the next 2 days kind of damp. Temperatures not far from average, and then we start seeing improvement by Friday.
Okay, not too shabby.
Not too bad.
Thanks, Greg. Coming up next in sports, an explosion on offense. The UWL baseball team looking to keep their hot stretch going into WIAC play, plus the Bucks with a monumental comeback effort at home against the T-Wolves. But could they secure the win? Jacob is next.
Your commute, your lunchtime, your drive home. Is it going to be clear, rainy, or worse? Every morning, I'll let you know. We'll see you then.
When you have a drain backup, you need help fast. From slow drains to clogged mains, we solve it all. Maxwell White has been solving sewer, septic, and drain issues in the La Crosse Coulee region for more than 30 years. Fast, reliable, and professional. Call or book online today.
Shop Wisconsin's best deals at Black River Furniture Outlet. Find unbeatable prices on sectionals, big or small, to fit every home. Great savings on Ashley sofas and love seats. Style and comfort at a price you'll love. Check out our wide selection of reclining and power furniture, plus custom options from Best Home Furnishings. Experience top-tier comfort with Catnapper Furniture, where relaxation is key. Black River Furniture Outlet, your upholstery headquarters. Family values, veteran-owned, and no corporate hassle. Open 7 days a week in Black River Falls, Wisconsin.
What should I do next?
Western has the answer.
Do something that excites you.
Do something fun.
Do something that shows your skills.
Do something that gets you hired to do what you love.
You can do it all at Western Technical College. Choose from more than 90 programs. Invest in you, spend less, and get hired fast. Take that next step. Apply at Western today.
Do something for you.
Hey golfers, don't miss this golden golf deal at Drugan's Castle Mound. Get a full 7-day-a-week golf membership for only $700 for 2025. Limited $700 memberships are available. Visit Drugans.com or call 608-526-4144 to get your membership before this great deal is done.
At Drugan's Country Club, yes, Drugan.
Slow or clogged sink, toilet, or main drain? Maxwell White can help. Ask about our $99 mainline drain opening special. Includes a free camera inspection. Address the root problem now to avoid costly repairs or future damage. Call or book online today.
Covering all the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports with Jacob Lenzendorf.
Well, finally some sunshine and fairly nice temperatures for some spring sports. We'll head to the Diamond first for a few non-conference matchups. Let's go to West Salem. Dawson Lappick on the mound for Central, and the future Winona State Warrior was dealing. After giving up a base hit, Lappick would throw 3 straight strikeouts to end the inning. He finished with 8 Ks in 4 innings pitched. Central would lead by 1 after 4, but in the 5th, the Panthers pounce. Runner on second, and Parker DeMorris lines one out to center field. That scores a run. Panthers tie things up. Then in the 6th, West Salem gets in a pickle. Runner is tagged out, but the plan works to perfection. Luke Grube is going to cross the plate, and the Panthers take the lead. They go on to hold this one in a pitcher's duel by a final of 2-1. Westby taking on Prairie du Chien in non-conference play. First up, Devin Nedlin at the dish. Bases loaded, smacks one out to left field. That's going to drive in Griffin Nelson and Everett Hoven. Norseman up 5-0. Then Ben Rathel up. He'll go the opposite way, driving in Gavin Larson. And then an inning later, the Norsemen 1 run away from ending things early. In the 5th, bases loaded, Beckett Brigham sends one that's too hot to handle, driving in Nedlin to end things early. Norsemen take this one 10-0 and keep their unbeaten start to the season alive. Down the road, Westby girls taking on Royal in some softball action out of the gates. Bases loaded, Emma Kerner sends a bouncer to third. She'll outrun the throw to to first, sending both Hayden Turin and Reagan Stenslein home to go up 5-1 in the second. Aspen Fleming then at the dish with ducks on the pond, sends a laser at the shortstop who gathers the ball and throws it, sending Fleming to second and driving home Tatum Teague. Westby did not slow down there as they get their first win of the season in 6 by a final of 12-2. How about some track and field? Some area athletes competing at the Bangor Early Bird Invite. Start with the high jump. Cooper Heggie trying to clear 6 feet. He nails it. New PR gives him first place. Girls 100-meter hurdles, that's Ella Stevens flying down the track. She would take first place in 15.53 seconds. Next up, the boys 110 hurdles. Close one here, but Westby's Zach Bjorklund crosses in first while Logan's Chenu Tao takes second. And in the girls 100-meter dash, Bangor's Bliss Knox putting on a show, finishing in 12.44 seconds, while Onalaska's McKenna McGarry would take second. The UWL baseball team continuing to climb up the rankings in Division III. UW lacrosse up 2 spots to number 8 in the latest rankings that were released on Sunday. Chris Schwarz's team has rattled off 15 wins in a row, and they boast a 17-2 record overall. A ton of production is back, especially in the lineup where hitters have produced almost 12 runs per game during the current streak of victories.
It makes the job a lot easier because you know the guys behind you are going to back you up. It's not on any one person, and it's really been an example for guys that have been watching or on the team. It's pretty evident that some guys might be cold some days and other guys will bring them up, and then it'll switch around. So
it's cool to see how everyone's grown and matured throughout the years, and we're well experienced, I'd say. And so, I mean, our whole order, it feels like it's stacked. Every guy that goes up to the plate, you're 100% trusting him. He's going to get the job done.
Eagles are back in action tomorrow for a doubleheader against Platteville beginning at 1, and will take on Whitewater, the top team in Division III, for 2 games on Saturday and Sunday. Brewers with the first game of a 6-game road set against NL West opponents. They take down the Rockies by a final of 7-1. No shortage of power on display tonight in the Mile High City. Bryce Terang, Christian Yelich, and William Contreras all with big flies. All right, Bucks back at home, looking to make it 5 wins in a row. Things looking bleak for Milwaukee. Anthony Edwards is good from the top of the key to go up 20. T-Wolves up as many as 24, but here comes the Bucks. Bobby Portis, who's back, sticks it from the corner, 3 of his 18 to make it a 3-point deficit. And what a fourth quarter for Kevin Porter Jr. Gets the steal, goes all the way for the two-handed flush. Milwaukee now up 3, then KPJ making more magic happen. Gathers the loose ball, lobs it up to Giannis, and the Greek Freak flushes it down. Milwaukee ends the game on a 39-8 run, get their largest comeback victory of the season. Crazy
Amazing
game.
Fourth quarter.
Was an awesome game to watch.
I have to say, it's more fun watching you two watch the game than
we
it is getting tuned in. Yeah, you guys get so excited.
We should get a camera on.
I'll film. I'll be the film girl.
It's exciting to see the Bucks now the 5th seed, 2-game cushion.
Okay.
T-Wolves down to an 8 seed, so it's not looking great for them. That West is tight. There's still 4 games left for each
Okay,
team,
so they've got some room.
A little bit of wiggle room.
But demoralizing for the Wolves, great for the Bucks.
Great for the Bucks.
All right, thanks Jacob.
There is. All right, more news right after this.
The Driftless region is a thriving community where tradition and innovation shine. And Culligan has a long history of providing custom solutions to address the area's water worries, like iron, sulfur, PFAS, and manganese. Culligan, water you love since 1936.
At Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics, our goal is to help you and your pet in times of need. We specialize in the gold standard for cruciate ligament repair, the TPLO.
I was amazed to see Bear up and running again so soon. They really took good care of him.
Piper had TPLO surgery and is already running again weeks later.
Fetch made possible, one knee at a time. Contact Dr. Mark Hine at Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics for an orthopedic consultation today.
Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy.
The biggest thing I want to get across to people, whether it's via email or voicemail or text, is we are a local Wisconsin family-owned turnkey solar company.
We have project managers that will walk you through the process, keep you informed along the way, and make sure that the communication is the best that it can be.
All the financial benefits are awesome. And then on top of that, it's green energy. How can you lose?
Your home, a place of comfort and safety, could be trying to tell you something. Interior cracks, sloping floors, hard to open doors and windows are all signals of foundation failure that you can't ignore. Choose American Waterworks.
Hey, this $5 Mega Millions game is super exciting.
There are prize multipliers built into every play. So the lowest prize you can win is $10. Plus, it has bigger jackpots more often with better chances to win it!
$5 Mega Millions really is something to shout about.
It's available at Wisconsin lottery retailers near you, like this one.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Trivia enthusiasts are flocking to Stevens Point for the world's largest trivia contest.
UW Stevens Point has hosted the event for 55 years. The contest runs for 54 straight hours, and contestants will answer more than 400 questions.
And people travel from around the world to take part in this. Some teams have been playing as far back as 1970.
It's like a family. Our trivia teams, they've been around forever. We make friends out of other trivia teams, people that you meet. The contest is fun. It's exciting.
The event will kick off Friday with a trivia parade that runs through the campus.
Man, how about it?
Okay, I have a trivia question for you.
Oh, gosh.
What's the name of the groovy show that focused on a group of 6 teenagers living in Point Place, Wisconsin 50 years ago?
I have no idea.
Ashton Kutcher, Mila Kunis.
Oh, that 70s show?
Yeah,
okay.
that took place in Wisconsin. Remember, hello, Wisconsin.
I only have select trivia knowledge. Harry Potter question? Got it. Star Wars? Got it, but not that 70s show.
Not that. Okay. We'll be right back right after this.
You wouldn't buy the first vehicle you saw.
Trust me, it's perfectly safe.
I'll take it. So don't hire the first personal injury lawyer you call.
Trust me.
Where do I sign? Object to anything less than the best. Call BGR.
No matter where I seat my guests, they seem to like the kitchen best. A kitchen's the heart of the home. It should be warm and welcoming. It should be attractive and functional. But it can be a real challenge unless you come here where you can meet with a designer, find all of the products that you need, and trust the project to our carpenters, plumbers, and electricians. For kitchens, bathrooms, and other home improvements, put your trust in the Board Store Home Improvements. Contact us today.
A John Deere 3 Series tractor lets you tackle those bigger jobs with simple, intuitive controls that put the power in your hands and quick connect solutions to swap implements quickly with ease. From rotary cutter to rotary tiller to front loader. Take on all your property's biggest challenges. You just have to get in the seat.
Visit Tractor Central. Take a seat and see for yourself why nothing runs like a Deere. Start now at TractorCentral.com.
Hey, Dominic here to tell you that we have rubs. We have a chicken and pork rub, we have a sweet chicken and pork rub, and we have a beef rub. Our rubs cover everything from chicken wings to complex briskets. For some amazing pulled pork, take a pork butt, go with mustard, season with the sweet chicken and pork rub, smoke at 225 degrees to an internal temp of 200 degrees. Let it rest and pull it apart. It's gonna take a while, so make a Bloody Mary using Please Name Bloody Mary mix. I don't think a day could get much better.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we believe in making the most of what you love, making sure your money is as well spent as your time. So as you start your spring projects, we have the value you need to make them your own. Right now, rewards members get a free $10 gift card with an $80 estate fertilizer purchase, like Estate Crabgrass Preventer or Starter Lawn Fertilizer, $29.99. Plus, save $40 on this Champion portable generator. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Being original.
Hiring the wrong personal injury attorney can cost you a lot. Researching personal injury attorneys costs you nothing. We're confident that your research will lead you to buy Goff and Rohde. BGR, object to anything less than the best.
Okay, I'll break down what we're going on tomorrow. We'll have showers north of I-90. South will probably have steady light rain in the afternoon. It looks like the evening for most areas will be fine. Rain or snow showers maybe Thursday, and we might actually see some areas get a little bit of snow, like eastern Vernon County as we go into Wednesday afternoon. Not expecting any road issues. The roads will be fine. They'll be wet. Otherwise, damp Thursday, and then we start improving Friday throughout the weekend with potentially, maybe, yes,
That's
a 70.
more like it, like the 70s show. All 70s,
Exactly.
right?
All comes over together.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you for joining us tonight at 10.
And we'll see you tomorrow.